me? Hi, Joe. Can you, yeah, you can chat? Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, you're here. Sorry. I just had one of those, things start up again and I was like, right, I'm not dealing with this crap. So I sort of just put it into, Hey, yeah, Shady. Hey, Amalk. Yeah, apparently they just like picking on me, like, just right when I kind of like start up the stream. So I'm gonna leave it in safe mode. Hi, Jitset. Beth the Bulldozer I was just like, not tonight, guys. Hello there. Hey, Bella. Yeah, so I just put it in safe mode and I just accidentally put it in emote only mode. I didn't mean to do that. Exactly. Get the heck out of my stream. I was gonna say a rude word. Get the heck out of my stream. Trolls. That's a good word. Yeah, I yeeted those bad boys. So, yeah, sorry. I just had to sort of clear chat there for a sec. I did see your message, Joe, saying that you weren't missing this stream. The mod hammer, exactly. But yeah, I'm glad you're here. I actually remembered to, yeah, notify Discord this time. Sorry about that. Complete, sort of numbskull move there. I'm just really quickly, as we just get the stream started, I'm just actually doing a thumbnail, for the VOD I'm uploading. Because I remembered suddenly that I needed to upload a VOD and I was like, oh shoot. So I've just been working on that a little bit in the last sort of half hour or so. And it's funny because the VOD we're uploading is like the first episode we did with the Highlands while everyone was still alive. And then they all got sick and died. You hadn't forgotten either? That's fine. No, I totally get it. And it was, yeah, it was like honestly kind of my bad for not pinging the Discord. I just, yeah. So apparently they like picking on small channels, and apparently they like coming in just right at the start of a live stream. I don't know. I really struggle to understand these people, like their motivation. And my fiance said the same thing, and he's just like, hey, Brendan, how are you, my lovely? Yeah, my fiance was just like, what are they trying to achieve? These trolls, these, like, people who are coming up with these, you know, ideas. But because the real problem is, like, I can yeet them. I can put chat into follower-only mode and everything. But, like, that kind of discourages new followers from joining and being able to chat and everything. So I'm just gonna leave it in safe mode just for the first sort of 10 minutes or so, and then we'll pop it out of safe mode. I'm good, Brendan, thank you. Yeah, Mark, I intend on doing like Regency era after we do Medieval, but we're gonna be in Medieval for a long time, so that's not coming anytime soon. And I'm kind of like dreading it because it'll mean putting together a whole new downloads folder, so I'm not in a hurry. But yeah, I'm good. I actually had a pretty busy day. My best friend, my wifey, from way back in my Hungry Jack's days. Oh, Brendan, thank you so much for your sub. I appreciate that. Thank you. Much love. But yeah, so my best friend actually quit. Finally. She worked for Hungry Jack's for 10 years. And, she has quit, so we all got together, well, we all, like me and a bunch of old, like, Hungry Jack's friends got together for some drinks this afternoon. And when I say this afternoon, I literally mean this afternoon. She wanted to start day drinking at like 2 p.m, so I was like, I can come for a bit, but then I've got to go home for reasons. So, yeah, I actually was like out today, which is weird for me. And, yeah, my social battery got very low towards the end of that. So I was glad that I'd already sort of said I wouldn't be able to stay long. Because I don't have a very large social battery, guys. It tends to get tired real quick. Quitting HJs was one of the best things I ever did. Same, though. I forget you used to work there, Brendan. That's right. Day drinking on a Sunday afternoon sounds like fun, actually. It was really nice, and I got to see some people that I hadn't seen since I quit, and I quit at the end of 2019, so that was quite a while ago. And there were a bunch of people, like most people, it was funny because most people that were sitting at that table, there was only 2 of them I didn't know. Everybody else, well, no, not everyone else. I would say like 75% of the people sitting around that table I hired and I trained and I was their boss. So even though I haven't been their boss since 2019, it was still a little weird, you know, and I like when because they all arrived like steadily, like across the afternoon, and when they were all there, I was kind of like, I feel kind of awkward now. And like one girl came along and she didn't really like me very much at the end, like there of working together, and so that made me feel really awkward. And when you have social anxiety like I do, part of my anxiety is like, I constantly feel like I'm being awkward, and I constantly feel like people don't like me. So then when someone arrives, who I know for a fact didn't like me, I'm just like, you know, like, I'm like getting so anxious, and I'm just like going like, I really want to go home now. Oh no, life is tough. Working in food service must be the toughest retail job. Hangry people everywhere. Oh, thanks guys. Thanks guys. Yeah, it was a really hard job. Like, especially at the thank you, Bella. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it was like, cuz it was a tough job for everyone involved, but as the leader of the restaurant, you know, as the restaurant manager, it was like, I don't think I'm ever going to have a job as hard as that was. It was so hard. It was just, it was awful towards the end. But anyway, I quit. That's why I quit. So, and my life has improved so much since I made that decision. So I was really happy to like get together with everyone and celebrate the fact that my BFF has finally quit. Cause yeah, that's like a huge thing for her. It's like a really, really big deal. So yeah, that was my afternoon. But yeah, so I was driving home and I'm just like, I just can't wait to get home. And I was saying, when I got home, I said to Paul, I was like, I can't wait to live stream tonight and hang out with people who actually like me. Cause it's like, yeah, just that anxiety that I felt. Oh, rough, really rough. All right, now I've been like experimenting. Oh, it worked. Oh, sweet. Oh, I have to show you guys what I've been doing to the hood. So I've been doing some building. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, I've been doing some building and I can't wait to show you guys. I hope you're gonna like what I've been putting together. Lots of medieval building that I've done today. So let's just jump into the town. I'm gonna try disabling safe mode now, just in case any new viewers come into the stream. Show the tea! You saw me just finishing off my tea. It's honey, vanilla, and chamomile tea in my big mug. My grandmother bought me these mugs. You'll be watching. Yeah. Okay, so first of all, I built these 2 houses here, and you can see they're 2 different lots and they're kind of joined together. And this is where I've moved in Miss Wellesley and Mr. Ware, so the new butcheress and the new weekly market owner. So these are 2 houses that suit the criteria. Hey, Brent! No, you're cool. You with your big hammer. No worries. Thank you so much, guys. What it is it's just bots. Bots just come in and follow, unless you just like sort of stop that from happening. So yeah, it's just a thing. But yeah, so this is where the 2 new merchants in town live, and their houses are kind of joined together. Do you guys want to? Yeah, very Elizabethan, very Tudor. Sort of I'm thinking we're in like the first wave of Tudor England. So they live here. If you want to, we can go in and do a little house tour of their lots, because they're really nice. And then I put a picture in Discord as well. This is the house where the new minister lives, so right next to the community parish. So he lives in here. House tour. Yes, house tour. Okay. I'll just quickly jump in and show you guys. I really like these houses. I think they turned out really well. So yeah, this is where Frenella lives, or Fenella, or whatever her name was. Show us all the lots. Okay, I'll show you guys all the lots. Because I'm really excited about it. I was really happy with what I've been building. I didn't quite finish off the new weekly market lot. So I was thinking to start off tonight's stream, we might jump into the weekly market lot and you guys can help me finish it off. Because I'm not 100% sure how I want to lay it out. So that'd be good to get your feedback on that. It'd be cool. Really early for you. 6:30 a.m. on Sundays. Oh, Brent. Well, I hope that you had a good sleep in those hours that you were asleep. Fenella Welsi. Yeah. Okay, so... Lag. Lag. Come on, game. You can do it. Okay, so this is what her house looks like. I think it's quite nice. Although I've just realized I need to move that over. Anyway, it's fine. So this is really cool. This is a like a decorative roof. You can kind of see here. I can just move it around. It's not like an in-game roof. And the reason I use that is because I can put it right up on the edge of the lot, so it looks like it's all one roof with the house next to it. But yeah, so let's just go back into live mode and we'll do a little tour. So this is what it looks like from the street. And then you can come in. Here, she's got a little garden. She's got a nice little like tree in the front yard and some flowers. it's lovely. It's quite nice. And a nice tree with some more flowers. There's the gong pit out the back. Standard. Let's just do this so we can see the roof. Yeah. Okay, so you come in and this is the front room. Now because I couldn't get the Sims Medieval conversions for the whatchamacallit, not lovely, the gong pit, yeah, the Eye of the Watcher. I couldn't get those conversions and I looked everywhere. I'm gonna say that this sort of symbol thing here, this symbolizes the Eye of the Watcher. So I'm pretending that Fenella is quite a faithful sim because she has that in her house. But yeah, so this is her little sort of foyer sitting room. She's got a nice little fireplace and like a nice little couch and a little tea setup over here. There she is. Hello. Hey, TK. I know, so was I. Yeah, it was a bummer that it was for The Sims 3. I was like, oh my gosh. And I didn't even realize until I tried to open it in SimPE because I couldn't find it anywhere in game. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll check in SimPE what it's categorized as. And it was like, cannot open this file, try The Sims 3 PE. And I'm like, oh. Anyway, so you come through here. She's got a nice little kitchen in here with a nice little stove. It's very small, her kitchen, but she's gonna spend a lot of her time at her butcher business, which will be a community lot anyway. And then through here she has a little dining room, which is very simple for the time being, but it's nice. And then I think out the back she does have a nice sort of indoor washroom. Oh, I forgot to paint that ceiling. I'll do that in a sec. Just very simple indoor privy and bathtub. And then she also does have an outdoor privy, which is around the side there, because that's what the merchants get. And then when we go upstairs, whoop, we have a beautiful little nursery ready for some bubbies, indoor poop box, yeah, and a gong pit. I've made an official rule, I'm just struggling to words, that every lot has a gong pit, so because we have Richard the Raker who can clean out their gong for them. And then in here is the bed chamber. So we have a double bed, a nice big wardrobe, and we have 2 single beds. This is all as per the challenge rules, what merchants are meant to start out with, which is cool. And then in here we have a nice little study with an extra fireplace in case she needs to be warm in her study, which is very simple. So, and then if I just go into top-down mode, I just want to show you guys, I had this great idea of using nooks and niches to fill in this space here to make it look more like a complete lot. So even with lot adjuster, you can't actually shrink the lot down so the solid wall is right on the edge. So if I just kind of like move some of these. So yeah, if these guys weren't here, there'd just be kind of like a gap there and you'd be able to see through. So I filled it with nooks and niches. Blackadder the second? So luxurious, I know. I know. But yeah, so that's the downstairs layout. It's quite simple. Dining room, kitchen, living, and indoor privy. And then the upstairs, which is up here. So that's her house, which I quite like. Yeah, I was like, oh, that'll make sense. I'll just shove it full of like these like nook and niche blocks, and that way it'll look. I'm just gonna change my lighting up. Yeah, that's a bit better. That way it won't look like a big empty hole. So that was fun. I haven't seen Blackadder. I feel like I should watch it. Okay, and then so this is the house next to Finellas. So it's very similar, but this one is, yeah, for this guy. So again, we have just a nice little front yard, and he's got some nice happy flowers and a tree. Hi, Rohan. How you doing? And then if we come inside, oh, the roof is, oh, I forgot to paint the ceilings. We can't do a house tour without painting the ceilings. Wait, let's just fix that real quick. Imagine playing The Sims 4 and you can't even do this yet. Stupid game. Okay, is that all of the rooms? Yep. Okay, back to our house tour. Sorry about that, everybody. Rowan Atkinson. Yeah, it basically is a duplex without any of the apartment lot issues. All right, so we come in the front door, and this one I wanted to oh, okay. I didn't want to do more wood paneling. I wanted it to be a bit lighter on the inside, so I just used the same paneling that they have on the outside of the lot and brought it inside. So yeah, it's a bit lighter, less dank and depressing. So he's got a beautiful big sort of Tudor fireplace, a very similar sitting room to the other lot. He's got a bear head on his wall. You got a nice little dining room in here, and then a nice kind of medieval kitchen in this room. And then through here is, again, just a really simple indoor washroom and bathroom. And then we can go up the stairs. He's got a nice sort of big hallway landing, and I was pretending this ladder gives access up into the roof. And then he's got a nice, very nice bed chamber with, again, just kind of like 2 single beds and a double. On the outside eaves. Oh, I'll fix that in a sec. Stupid popcorn ceiling. This is his study. It's got a nice desk and a nice bookcase. And then back here he has a very simple nursery. So yeah, that's, I'll give you the sort of bird's eye. So this is the bottom floor. Again, you walk into this like sort of sitting lounge room. There's a walk-through dining, a kitchen, and a little indoor bathroom. And then you got your study, your nursery, and your bedroom. Popcorn patrol, bookshelf tour. We could do that. Oh, that would be a fun stream. What has T-Addict got on a bookshelf? And then he also has an outdoor privy. Both of the lots have a little rainwater collector. Both of them have a gong pit. I also gave them a little bit of firewood to start off with because it's winter and they've just moved to town and I wanted them to be able to light some fires. So yeah, I kind of did that for them. And they had a little money left over. Okay, Popcorn Patrol has pointed out. Yep, there it is. I see it. I see it. I see it. There we go. It's gone. And then, yeah, I did the same thing on this lot as well with the nooks and niches. So it looks like a solid wall and you can't just sort of see through into the other house. And, yeah, I really love these deco roofs. I think they're really, really cool. So that's where he lives. Both of these merchants are going to need families to fill up their giant merchant houses because they're huge. Like, they've got all this space and nice living conditions and everything. It's weird. Where did they come from? I'm not sure. I'll try to find them for you. Let me see. Medieval Smithy, I believe, Joe. I'll get a link for you. Oh no, it might actually be these ones. No, I don't know. I don't even know if they are those ones. There's a bunch of medieval, we need babies in those cribs, I know. There's heaps of medieval roofs that I have, so I'll give you a couple of links. There's those ones there, which are quite nice. These as well, which are really nice. Oh, these ones right here are the ones that I'm using on my lots. I've found them. They're by Morticia. No, so the church does not pay taxes. The church will not pay taxes. He will live mostly on the tithes of his loyal churchgoers. Yep, so these ones by, sorry, Morsha. It's Morsha, not Morticia. I always say that wrong. These are the ones I'm using extensively at the moment in my builds. And this is one of them right here. It's just with a different texture, so they can be recolored, which is really cool. You can have all different like brush or thatch roofs, or you can have like different tiled roofs. And I love them because they're a bit wonky. And I kind of love the wonkiness. And then you also get smaller versions as well. So that's that one. And then you can also use like these little guys to kind of put together a roof. So yeah, just heaps and heaps of different options. I always call them Morticia in my head too. Yeah, no worries, guys. Do they have a name? The roof pieces? Oh, okay, so this roof actually looks like it's by Catavip. It's the Fable 3 roof. Okay, so that's actually a different one again. Oh my goodness, so many roofs. And these ones are by Catavip as well. Anyway, they're there if you want to check them out, download them. You renovate them all the time. You play very Maxis Match. Yeah, like I've found that just in the building I've been doing the last couple of days, those deco roofs have come extremely in handy. Anyway, let me give you a little tour of the parish manse. I guess it's like the church house. So this is it. It's very small. I was struggling to, yeah, there's heaps. I was struggling to figure out what class this guy would be in exactly, because he has to be a semi-educated man to be a... Oh, my concentration face. Shh, don't tease me. He has to be an educated man to be able to like read and sort of study and preach and stuff. So I guess he's technically kind of like a weird merchant yeoman hybrid. I don't really know. I guess the church is just all in a class on their own. But yeah, no, the church aren't going to pay taxes, and he's going to live on the tithes of his congregation. And that's actually something that has been a bane of contention in modern societies for a long time is the church being exempt from taxes. That's if it's not still a thing, it's been a thing until very recently. Okay, so let's just go in his front door, and we have a nice little sort of seating area here, very small, and a big table next to a big fireplace, as you can see here, so we can entertain. Got a little bookshelf. And then through here we have his kitchen, which I think is quite nice. Decorated it a little bit. Sorry, my game is really laggy tonight. I don't know why. And there's his cook fire. Oh my god, it's bucketing with rain. I was like, what is that sound? Can you guys hear that? It is bucketing with rain outside right now. Just FYI. But yeah, there's this little cook fire, just using some buggy boos, nooks and niches. My favorite set at the moment. Yeah, can you? Yeah. Whoa. I thought it was something in the game, and I'm like, yeah, it's been a rainy, cold, miserable day here today. Spring weather at the moment is very classic spring weather. It's been very temperamental. Anyway, and then he's also got, through here, he's got a really nice, sort of very simple bedroom. Here he is. Here's our minister practicing his speech. So he's got a nice, simple bedroom. And then in here is kind of like a little nursery, but he's also got an indoor bath in here, just so he can bathe inside where it's warm. And then out the back, he's got a gong pit. He's got a nice little yard, as you see here. And then over here, I thought this was cute. I added this little kind of like gate that leads straight into the church. So he can pretty much just walk through his backyard and into the church is how we can kind of imagine that. He is a reader, yeah. It snowed, yeah, it snowed at Mount Lofty today, which is insane. We don't get snow very much here. At times in medieval history, the church was sometimes more rich than the king himself. Yep. Of course, this is just the village preacher, so he's not really wealthy. Yeah, no, this guy is not super wealthy. He's just like, yeah, as you say, he's the village preacher. He's a small-time religious man. But as the town ranks up, eventually we're going to have like a monastery. Pardon me. And the monastery is kind of like going to be the university, because in the medieval times, church was also the center of like education and learning and research. You love his house's connection to the church? Yeah, I thought it was really cute. I was like, yeah, no, this would make sense in reality. Yeah, and then eventually we're also going to have like a cathedral and stuff. So this guy is small potatoes compared to what we will eventually have. Oh, and I also recently found these amazing chimneys. These are linked on my Pinterest, if you guys are interested. These are super duper cool. They are just a deco item. You can see them all in a line here. And yeah, you can like put a whole like chimney wall in, essentially. And I thought that was really fun. Hi Hendrik, how are you, lovely? We're just touring some building that I've been doing around the hood because we've ranked up our town. So it's very exciting. Yeah, and the reason I put one on his house is because we've got a fireplace here in the dining room, and then we've also got a like a cooking fireplace here. So I thought it would make sense if they were kind of linked together and all the smoke was fed up through the one chimney. Oh, just thought also, will the citizens now also donate to the church? Yes, they will give tithes. They will be tithing now. But with the arrival of more merchants, the average wealth of our population, I think, is actually going to start to rise a little, because they're going to be able to buy and sell a little bit easier. So I'm hoping, like especially the, like selling the chickens and the cattle, will be a lot easier with the new merchants. Right, what else have I built today? Okay, so over here, this is what I posted on Discord as well. This is a row of just empty merchant buildings ready for someone to move in. So there's 3 separate businesses here. You can obviously see they all look like they're all in a row. So I was thinking like the butcher, for example, would probably purchase one of these and make it a little like butcher shop. They're completely empty right now. They're not decorated at all, so we can look at them another time. And then, yeah, the last lot that I just started working on was this one. Do we have any common land? Do you mean apart from, like, the village green? Yeah, it's really starting to grow. So yeah, I was just starting to put together this lot, and this is gonna be the weekly market. So this is gonna be, yeah, the well as well. Well. This is gonna be where Sims can come to buy and sell more frequently. One of the merchants is going to own this lot and pretty much just always have things here that are for sale. There's a significance for everything, which builds a good neighborhood. So this community lot will be paid for by the merchant, who will run it. So the merchants, when they first come to town, they have 50,000 simoleons that they're allowed to spend on a community lot. And then these ones, I'm saying, that when the merchant buys them, essentially the merchant has paid for it. Yeah, so I was still kind of developing my ideas for this lot. I'm still not 100% sure what I am doing with it. But essentially I wanted some big areas for, like, you know, goods to be displayed on tables, which is kind of what I was doing over here. And I was just painting in some, like, dirt and stuff, because paving everything back in the day would have been really expensive and not something they probably really done. Also, another fun fact, technically in America and England, I don't know if it's the same as Australia, the village preacher was called the parson, as well, who was often the lowest on the clergy ladder. And your name is Parsons, which is, of course, English. So basically my ancestors were poor, but at least they were preachers in nice small villages. That's lovely, Brent. That's wonderful. Yeah, like a rotation of cropland for everyone to get their food. It's different from the Lord's or Count's land. Oh. No, we don't have anything like that, Brendan. That's a really cool idea, though. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I was thinking these areas over here will have, like, fish and groceries and things like that for sale. And fresh produce. Fish and fresh produce, I guess. Like goods, wares. If someone gets into basket weaving, pottery, all of that kind of stuff can be sold to this merchant, who will then resell it here at his lot. And then over here, I was putting together some little stockyards. I'm not sure I'm 100% happy with this fence, but I wanted there to be somewhere where they could bring stock to be traded and sold. Actually, I mean, the fence is all right, isn't it? So yeah, we've got some little pens here. So if the Highlands wanted to sell the merchant a few cows, and then hopefully the merchant can, you know, resell them at a higher price, they would be over here where the Sims can, like, buy and sell them. I don't know if that's particularly medieval, but it was a fun idea that I kind of had in my head, and I was like, oh, that would be cute. Just like a little stockyard. I don't know. And then over here, I hadn't quite figured out what I was going to do with it yet, because essentially with the weekly market, I would like to have just some generic groceries for sale, like some grocery bins and stuff, and I hadn't figured out how I was going to do that yet. If I would have, like, a little enclosed building in this corner. Amenities, yeah. Yeah, everyone can get some little cows and pigs. Toilet, food, place to sit. Yeah. Do I have my collection files? That would be really handy right now. I don't know if I do. What are you? Nope. Nope. No, I don't. Ugh. I can never remember where things are. It's my problem. So I'm looking for grocery bins. Does anyone off the top of their head know where grocery bins are? Oh, wait, no, I found them. It's fine. I found them. So I'm thinking, yeah, maybe just a small sort of like actually enclosed building over here might be good. Because, yeah, I was thinking of doing some of these kind of grocery stalls. I mean, they don't necessarily have to be inside, I guess. Just thinking, yeah, still thinking it through, still trying to come up with exactly how I want to lay it out. Yeah, just some amenities. You might be right. It's nice. So I'm curious. I wonder if all of these actually function as like actual food stands. I have no idea. They also don't have a lot of recolors, which is a bit unfortunate, but we could have just like a little bit of kind of sacked goods in sacks, just like around there. And then we could have is there a medieval version of the photo booth for Sims to woohoo in? That would be cool. Maybe for now it's sparse since newly developed. As the round progresses, it can be developed. Yeah, for sure. Medieval conversion of the coffee stand would be nice. Yes, it would. I agree. Do you have a bulletin board? I don't think so. A stand where someone can announce the news. That's a fun idea. We can put that in. Little space for someone to perform. We could easily fit something like that in the middle here. I can also shrink down this like paved area for sure. Like I could make it a bit thinner so we can fit more. Oh, that's right. I can't do that. Sunraider talked about a market garden community lot she has where the veggie plots and fruit trees are always ready to harvest. Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay, so bulletin board, I don't think I do have a particularly medieval looking bulletin board, I don't think. A stand for someone to perform the news, I definitely do have. That's easy done. We can put down one of two things. We can put down one of these like opportunity reading pack lectern items. So similar to what we've got in the church, where a town crier can stand and cry the news. Or I did actually find a slightly different version of that when I was building the minister's house. Of course, now I'm not going to be able to find it again, am I? Was it in here? I thought it was in here. The beginnings of capitalism. How would I do a town crier? I have no idea. I guess he would just come and freestyle for tips. I could have him come and freestyle for tips. That would be hilarious. I thought I had a slightly different lectern as well. It might not be enabled for community lots. Oh, that's all right. Decorative lectern. So, The only problem with this town crier idea... Homer Simpson. The vertical paths? Oh, they are. Thank you for pointing that out. The only problem with using this for the town crier idea is that every single sim is going to want and come... like, want to come and use it. That's why I'm hesitant to put it down. I feel like we would probably just have a sim come and just start freestyling. And get everyone kind of listening to him. I think that's what we'd do. Gonna put a fishy display up there. Why not? That can be a space where we sell fish. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be better. I think. Not sure. Now, in terms of a medieval coffee machine, that is not something that I believe I have. I do have tea sets. I have a steampunk-looking coffee machine. But I don't think that, yeah, I don't know if that's overly medieval, is the problem. I could put down a nice sort of, like, medieval barbecue area so that Sims can, like, cook. You would really need an outhouse? Yes, true. Sims could cook, like, a barbecue of some description while they're here and have something to eat. That's doable. That's a food replicator. Food replicator. Could put down a spit roast thing as a food replicator. I saw one somewhere. Since we've moved to the Elizabethan era, we would have coffee. Oh, no worries. So am I, Joe. I'm very, very tired. If I'm a bit derpy or if I'm a bit slow keeping up with chat, everybody just be aware it's because I'm tired. And I had to go out and be, sociable today. Which, as I mentioned, is number one, unusual for me. And number two, very, very tiring. No, I'm not actually seeing many barbecues, which is bizarre. I thought I had heaps. Is that your natural hair? Yes, it is. I am an extremely, extremely blonde person. There is a mod, I think it's part of Macrotastics, where you can stop autonomy on an action, either for that sim, that household, or the entire hood. Then the object can only be used when you direct a sim to it. That's cool. You got 4 hours of sleep, Joe? Oh my gosh. No, that's okay, Jitsen, no worries. You had the whole day. You just woke up and still tired. Oh, well, I mean, waking up is tough, okay? Waking up is really hard. So, I understand that. Do I seriously not have a medieval looking barbecue? I thought I had like 50 of them. I really thought I had lots of those. Okay, well we do definitely need a little bit of an area for some amenities. Especially because, like, the poor guy who's out here running this place all day long, he's gonna need somewhere he can pee. You know? So we're gonna need an outhouse, and it's gonna need to be somewhere. I don't know, I'm like, I can't just stick an outhouse out in the middle of the open space. Like, that's just weird. But it would also be smelly. Maybe we'll put one like back here, just in the corner where all the animals are gonna hang out. Because this area is already gonna be stinky. But then it's right next to the road. As you like come down the road. Oh man. Let's just at least get one outhouse. In between, got 5 hours last night. Oh, you guys. I actually had a pretty good sleep last night, which is lucky. I had a terrible night's sleep the night before. Okay, and then we're actually going to need somewhere that has an actual cash register. Like a little shop front kind of thing. So, what have I got that can do that? This'll work. Let's put... This needs to have lots of space around it so the Sims can have plenty of space to queue. That's what I'm thinking. Or would it just be a table? Maybe it would just be like... No, because you can't put things on tables, can you? What am I doing? I have no idea. Why don't those wood textures match up? Now that's just bad. Is that enough space for the Sims to queue? If they're facing that way? Not really. I think it has to be kind of over here. Which is like a little weird. Oh, hey, no, wait. What am I doing? He needs one of these little tents. Yeah, he needs one of these little tents where he has the actual cash register. Right. Okay. We're getting there. Make another little pavilion using an awning, perhaps? Glad you have the outhouses. Most medieval cities would just throw everything out the window and onto the ground. You're not wrong. However, we are somewhat limited by what we can actually simulate within the game. And I can't just have my Sims just like pooping wherever and just throwing it on the street. Unfortunately, that's not really a thing. Yeah, no, this makes sense. No, Judset, your pavilion comment gave me the idea. You're right. You're all good. So yeah, let's have that over here. Just with a nice area where people can queue and come and line up for their food. To pay for their items, I mean. I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay, let's paint in my dirt. Because there just would have been a lot of dirt, I'm guessing. A little bit kind of like there, a little bit kind of like around there. I don't know, when I think of like the medieval era, I think of mud. Pippi! Hi, Pippi! Did you guys see my post in Pets channel on Discord, by the way? It was my puppy Skittles' birthday today. And I gave him a toy. And you can watch the video of him receiving his toy, and he was very excited. You found it, TK? Awesome. If you want to pop that in Discord in Medieval CC, that would be great. Thank you. But yeah, so this is what's left of his toy, and it's spread all over my floor. This is the stuffing. Skittles, I know, he's so adorable. I can't believe he's 8. My little baby. Big 8-year-old. My goodness. Alright, but so are we kind of like happy with this in terms of this for the weekly market? Is this looking alright? Do we think we need more, less? Like, how are we feeling about this? I know that I'm gonna want some of the produce baskets, which who knows where they are. Pardon me. And then I may also want just like a shelf where we can stack up a lot of, oh, here they are. Right in front of me. Where are the produce baskets? Oh, is there only one slot on these things? Oh no, that just won't do. Okay, let's pull out some OMSPs. How many minutes did it last? Approximately 3. Yeah. I bought it from like Cheapest Chips, which is essentially like, you know, whatever sort of cheap and nasty thing you want to think of, like the reject shop or whatever. Because with the sole intent of giving it to my puppy on his birthday so that he could have the joy of ripping it to shreds, because that's what he really, really enjoys. So I had no doubt that it was only going to last, yeah, like a minute or two. That's absolutely fine. That's what I was kind of expecting. Now, am I actually going to be able to fit? Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, poop. Might have to use the narrower ones, yeah. Like this. With our new puppy, he has small teeth, so thankfully we can have cute toys with him and they aren't torn up yet. Yeah, you just wait. How is your puppy, by the way, Brent? I remember you telling me you were getting one. How's the toilet training going? Basket, you're facing the wrong way. There we go. I mean, that's okay. I wouldn't actually mind having some of this area over here devoted to fish. And then what we could do, yeah, is sort of what I was saying before. We could get a shelf and pop it, or a couple of shelves even. Our dogs used to, but they don't bother chewing up soft toys much anymore unless you leave shoes outside on the back deck. Don't do that. Good shout, Joe. Yeah. Nah, my puppies are thankfully well grown out of the we will destroy everything phase. But if I, you know, so Skittles he's a really smart doggy. So if I say to him, I got you something, if I say those words, I got you something, or I got something for you, he knows that that means I have got him something. And he'll start, you know, sort of standing up, sniffing around, like looking at me and getting ready for whatever present I've gotten him. And then he will, if I give him a toy, he knows that he's allowed to rip that up. So yeah, he's a pretty smart boy. They don't chew shoes inside, just outside. Well, you know, that's pretty good. The reason I'm putting out so many of these produce baskets is because I happen to know that our farmers grow quite a lot of produce. So I'm thinking they're going to need like a lot of space to sell all of that. So that's kind of why I'm doing that. So yeah, over here you're going to be able to buy fresh fish, fresh fruit and vegetables. And then over here, this is more just like your generic groceries, just like sort of, you know, packed flowers in sacks and I don't know, just stuff like that. And then yeah, over here, I want to have this be like a little fish area. So I'll just grab out a couple of the fish crates that I'm sure we have. Market vendor, garden crops. Quickly buy needed garden crop harvest for a market markup, of course. Oh, I don't know how that basket works. That's a different basket to these baskets. Produce basket divided. Huh. Let's see what the difference is between those, because I have no idea. Where did I see those before? Yeah, here. I'm going to have some fish for sale. which is great. There we go. As for the potty training, he's only had like 5 accidents. Oh, he's good. He's 11 weeks, getting bigger. Aww. As potty training, he's only had like 5 accidents. Other than that, he's gone outside every time. However, he's been able to hold it in longer than expected. Surprising, but good. That's good. A few years ago, daughter had a friend over. Poor boy left his thongs out back. There was about as much left if there was that toy. Yeah. Oh dear. You get that. Right. Okay, that's looking good. So what this means as well, you guys, is that now on market days, the Sims are going to probably come to this lot instead of going to the village green. And the village green will sort of become more of just like a park space for meeting and gathering. And then yeah, over here, I'm gonna save this area for when we have people producing things like baskets and pots, woodworking, things like that. Like just a special area where they'll all kind of be able to sell all that kind of artisan stuff. I always used to say artisan, and I still sometimes almost say it, but no, it's artisan. Artisan. So there's some words that I swear I just always said wrong all my life until someone had the kindness to point it out to me. Another one was esplanade. You know, like down near beachy places, you have esplanades. I always used to say esplanade. I just added an extra like sort of syllable in there because, I don't know, I guess I was a bit silly. And yeah, until one day someone set me straight. I was like, oh, that's embarrassing. Alright, now let's get just a couple of little sort of like lights around this place, because otherwise it's going to be extremely dark at nighttime. Not that I'm thinking we'll be here at night particularly often, but a bit of lighting can't hurt. So we'll put that kind of like there and there. There we go. Okay, how much is this lot worth? 15,000 simoleons. This lot's cheap. It's actually really cheap. Considering that my merchants have 50,000 simoleons that they can spend on this lot, if they need to, that's actually a very cheap lot. Nice. Now, I do need to hide a pool on this lot somewhere, which is a little bit unfortunate. I can put it there. Alright, let's see. What can we put on top of that? Should we just... Ah, the classic rocks on top of the pool to make the water mod work. As you do. Alright, so let's then go ahead and... Whoops. You shouldn't be up there. Just put a couple of little plants around there. That's nice. And then we could even put a little tree in that corner. That's nice. You're not saying it wrong, you're just making it fancy. The fish on the end look so flat like dried fish. Maybe they are. Fun fact about nobles, some of them even had their own private chapel on their estates and the bishop would come there. So that could be a thing in the future for noble homes and castles. I think mispronunciation shows that you're more likely to have read it. I think it's something to be proud of. Thanks, Brendan. I appreciate that. Yeah, alright guys, this is gonna be the weekly market. This will be the lot that our new merchant, Mr. Ware, buys. So that's good. And he will buy that as soon as we play his household for the first time. Thanks, Jitset, I'm glad you like it. So yeah, you can see it's kind of like just across from the village green, which is here. That'll be the weekly market. Eventually there'll probably be another tavern of some description in the middle here. And probably more like row housing or row businesses coming down this street. So slowly but surely this center square is filling up, which I'm really happy about because that was the vision I really had for this area, is that it would be like, yeah, a real sort of town center. Which is cool. Alright, so 1 hour into the stream, we're finally ready to actually jump in and play. The only problem is I don't remember what household we're up to. I think it might be the Fishers. Yeah, I think it's the Fishers. So these guys are all in the start of winter now, the Irwins and the Beaks. So yeah, I think we're on to the Fishers. Oh boy. Just see, I uploaded their VOD yesterday and I got to put Grunk on the thumbnail cover, which made me really happy. Because I love Grunk. Good old Grunk. Okay, let's just go ahead and really quickly, sorry, I'm just doing some off-camera stuff here, just some behind the scenes. Oh, this is actually, there we go. Not jumping into the new Sims? No, not yet. We still have to finish off the round that we were playing. All right, my Twitch VOD is now live. Oh, Killy Dokily. So hello Willow, hello Headley, hello Finley, and you have a little girl as well. What's her name again? Matilda. Okay, so we have toddlers who, thankfully. No, I hadn't finished the rounds. Nah, we brought the town up right in the middle of our round. What does the family tree look like? Are the other babies actually still alive? Yes, they are. Yes, taken by Grunk. They can be bought, I believe. So what we're probably gonna do is either completely ignore those children or eventually, when it makes sense, maybe when like these guys reach adulthood, we might turn them into townies. We might summon them, age them up and turn them into townies. Or we could make them part of the town orphanage when we have an orphanage. But I don't feel like Grunk would sell the kids that he bought to an orphanage. I feel like he would raise them and then they might just become random townies. But these guys probably aren't gonna know that they're, you know, related. But yeah, no, so their family tree looks like this. So this is their long lost sister, baby girl Fisher. I could see them being raised, as in by the orphanage or by Grunk. Oh yes, Bella, that would make a lot of sense. The Grunk kids would be raised in the mysterious forest and become supernaturals by Grunk, yeah. Buying and selling babies, yeah, it's totally normal. Yeah, I think Grunk would take very good care of the babies. I think they'd all be like a happy pseudo-magical gypsy family out there in the woods, wherever they're living. But yeah, so they do still exist. And then maybe, yeah, when they reach adulthood, we can maybe start to see them again. I don't know. But yes, no, these toddlers, thankfully, are actually about to age up. It is their birthday today. They become a child in one day, so we're gonna have kids by the end of today instead of, instead of toddlers, which is extremely exciting. It's 5 a.m, so we're gonna go ahead and get them started with their days. So let's start with Headley. Okay, we've got a dirty gong pit, and do we have any ash? No. Do we have any firewood? No. Do you have... Oh, you have 1 sack of ash and you have 3 bits of firewood. Sweet. Okay. So we're going to have to get you to light... Oh, and it looks like there's more ash here. Okay. So we're close to being able to clean out the gong pit. That's good. Okay. Headley. Can you come and just use that? Yeah, it's a good idea, Bella. I guess it also depends on how many of them end up being taken by Grunk. Because I'm not sure how many there's going to be. Alright, babies. So, I think Matilda has actually learned most of her skills. We can talk to her and she is walking. Okay, so that's good. As for the other two, I'm much less confident. What are you doing? Oh god. Are you going to lie down and woohoo? No, not right now, you're not. You need to come here and fish. Come here and fish using a stink ball bait. That makes sense. And then you're gonna clean that up. Oh my goodness! What the heck? Guys, look at Willow Fisher's wants right now. She wants to make a zombie out of either this guy, this guy, this guy, or this guy. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Let me zoom that in for you. Hang on. If I can. There you go. I think it's just because she's a knowledge sim. I have no idea. But apparently she wants to turn them all into freaking zombies. Which is, not gonna lie, a little bit weird. I don't know. I don't quite know what's up with that. Is she the one getting cheated on? Yeah, she is. Well, not cheated on. Her husband just got kissed by another woman and really did not seem to mind in the slightest. Bit disturbing. Definitely. She doesn't want to drink them at least? Hood's first serial killer? Well, she hasn't killed them. She just... Yeah, it's weird. I don't really get what's going on here. Okay, so can you go ahead and do that? But I think I would guess the reason that she has these ones is because I had to go through and like re-summon them all and respawn their tombstones. And then they all got buried at the church. So now I'm like, I don't know, I guess now she just wants to see them all come to life as a zombie for some weird reason. I don't know, man. Alright, can you come over here, baby? I don't know where you are. Let's go ahead and poke the fire. Oh, there's a doggy. Look at all the reeds as well. I think originally I was going to have Willow become a basket weaver. Oh my goodness. Oh, maybe one day when she's not trying to raise toddlers. Okay, let's snuggle him and tickle him and teach him to walk. Good job, Headley. Free labor sounds like a good reason to turn people into zombies. I guess so. I guess she's just really curious about supernatural life and what happens after you die and all that kind of thing. You love how all the people are buried at the church now? Yeah. I can't see zombies making good employees. Nah, maybe not, eh? Yeah. I guess it makes sense to be curious about that kind of thing. So that's fine. We won't judge her on that. Maybe Willow secretly just would have loved to have been a scientist, but in the medieval era they probably didn't even really have the concept of science. Sorry, I'm yawning, excuse me. Maybe she's intrigued in that kind of stuff as a knowledge sim, and plus after what happened with her daughter, yeah, potentially. That would make sense. But yeah, maybe she has a burning, well, she probably does just have a burning desire to like learn and study and understand more about the world, and yeah, it's not really happening. Sorry, I'm just like discovering more little like buttons I have here on my Streamlabs. That's cool. But okay, so you're happy. You do just need a little bit of something to eat. Oh, and we have 967 simoleons so far. That's not bad, but we're definitely going to have to try to make a little bit more money. Before the end of their round, or they're probably not going to be able to pay their taxes. There we go. How's your fishing going, Headley? Are you having fun? Is fishing fun? I personally think fishing would be fun. Let's see. What has he got in his inventory? He's got lots and lots of groceries, actually. He's got... Oh, and we've got some beef hand pies from the thing that the Gentry family did. So we've got some fish. We got some groceries. Okay. We definitely don't have enough of our fish, though, to turn any of them into fish crates. It's really hard to get enough fish to do that. Definitely when our kids grow up, they're going to start helping us out with some fishing, I think. And start helping us gain larger inventories of stock to sell. It's going to be very, very handy. How you going with your walking here, little buddy? You feeling good? And actually, you can probably come in and serve those. He can stock the fridge with the veggies, yes. Let's do that. There we go. It's gonna help out with the amount of food. I'm finally warm enough, I think, to take off my dressing gown. If you did not notice, I was totally in my dressing gown. I hope you guys are all comfy. Even if it's the morning, the middle of the morning in Europe. I hope you're all comfy and warm and snug. Okay, he's almost there. I reckon we can get through teaching him to walk all in like this little session now. And then we'll let him have a little bit of food and a nap before he needs to grow up. So that'll be pretty good. Oh, and I just wanted to check. Yeah, no, house specific free will is on. Okay, because I did remember that Headley had food poisoning and I think he was meant to be in bed. But if we've got free will on, I assume he was over his illness and allowed to get out of bed. But I don't actually remember. Up here it's spring. It was 29. Yeah, well, it was weird, Joe, because we had such warm weather all week. And then just today was back to like 13 degrees and snow and rain. I think I'm like feeling the cold especially. Just because of that like weird major switch in the... You're sitting up in bed. How are you going with your laptop, Jet Set? How are you going with the setup and the downloads? Did you do any on that today? I'm on my sofa with a blanket over me. Nice, Shady. Yeah, and it's gonna go back to being like lovely and warm again next week. It's just we had this really weird, drop in temperature. Hey, look! Our little bambino's learned how to walk just in time to grow up. How exciting. Alright, let's get him something to eat. Here you go, little buddy. You can have some, like, porridgey looking food. There you go. And Willow's probably hungry too. Let's get her to eat. We had the hottest day here today. The wind was a hot wind. I think we got to 22. Worked on it from 9 till 11, then my brain was broken, so I played Banished. Fair. I get that. Such a big, big job. Alright, let's put her down and let's go back to fishing. So I think that's going to help you out. Okay, and then you guys are going to go down for a nice little nap. And you're going to be all comfy. Have a nice sleep. Husband will be dragging you out for a much needed walk quite soon. The weather is quite nice here right now. Oh, that's okay. Go for a walk. My fiance does that to me. He's like, come for a jog, and I'm like, oh, but I'm tired. He didn't manage to get me to go for a jog this morning because it was literally raining, and I was like, no. 12:45. Oh, that's nice. I think my Sims 2 is halfway set up, to be honest. A few more hours, you should be able to just play. Watching Don and Nina in the hot tub for the first time never gets old. Yes. That's exciting. But yeah, like I said in Discord today, I feel like, you know, just sort of jumping in and having a go at playing is going to be your best bet for figuring out what else you need, you know, what other mods that you want to fix annoying little random things that you get with The Sims 2. Because yeah, it's just like, I have a whole collection of mods from like, I can't remember who makes them, but it's like, faster leaf raking, less of this, less of this, less of this, and more of this, you know? And just like autonomy tuning, and like jump rope gains fitness, and just little mods like that. I know, I think it's by CJ. He has a lot of little mods like that. No weather reaction, abort bed making, and coffee cup hack. Yeah, just like little things that you'll be like, oh yeah, no, I need that like little mod that just, you know, fixes this tiny little issue. Hydrate, thank you. Yes, I am thirsty, thank you. Well, I actually had a couple of drinks today, so that kind of makes you a bit dehydrated. Let's go ahead and get Willow to come over here and harvest back some of these reeds that are threatening to overgrow our entire yard. They're also growing in like our fruit and vegetable garden here, so that's definitely not ideal. And hopefully our fire will be done soon. We'll be able to get our last needed bag of ash, and then we'll be able to clean that out, and we won't have to pay Richard to come and do it. They are, yeah, they're taking over. We really need to get Willow started with some basket weaving. And then we could probably risk her coming to try and stomp on some roaches too. Because yeah, they actually have a nice little kitchen garden growing here, which is lovely. So we can go ahead and harvest some of that as well. Just while the toddlers are down. She can make tons of baskets, I know. With symbology gone, it's really annoying. I have all the mods but not the notes about them and what they replace or conflict with. Is symbology gone? Oh, that's sad. Yeah, basket weaving is going to be amazing. She just hasn't had any time to like get started with it because we got her pregnant pretty much day one, and then she had triplets. And yes, we did like give away one of the babies, but she's still just been so busy. Just dealing with that. Oh, the fire's out. Sweet. Okay, let's come over here and collect the ashes after we're done with the garden. And then we might give him to Headley and make him clean out the gong pit. Yeah, there's like heaps of stuff you can make with it. It's very exciting. No, no, no. I want you to come and What do you mean you can't get past the baby? You... What are you talking about? Walk around. There you go. Oh, no. Okay, and I think I'm going to just let the kids age up fairly naturally. I'm not going to like throw a party or anything because I'm lazy. And they're just growing up into kids, so it is what it is. Okay, so let's give him a gift. We'll give him 3 sacks of ash. He injured himself. You have that happen too, Sims. I know, it's just annoying. So I need you, and you. There you go. Thanks, hubby. We're just gonna keep pulling out our reeds over here because they're everywhere. And you're gonna come and clean out the gong because it's disgusting. What are you doing? No, don't follow Headley. You might fall in the gong pit. Go back inside, sweetheart. You guys can just hang out together for a bit here. Okay, and then Headley, I'm gonna need you to try to stomp on these roaches, because otherwise y'all are just gonna be real sad about the roaches all the time. We do actually have quite a few piles of them too that I'm seeing. Oh, Willow's just deciding to give it a go as well. Okay, great. Don't get sick. Oh, I did also discover that the Highland family all do have the flu again. Because I had to load up their lot to try to figure out the gravestone issue. So that might have been how Julia was catching it, or they caught it off Julia, I'm not sure. But yeah, unfortunately they all have the flu again. Can't get past my toddler's foot, yeah. Most of my morning was spent sorting the mods into folders by creator. That's a good way of sorting mods, definitely. Alright, do you want to dispose of them? What are you doing, Matilda? Can you please go inside? It's not safe out here. There's bugs. Oh, look at her. She's so close to the freaking gong pit right now. Oi. Yeah, Chris Hatch folder. Yeah. At least Ornell can make the soup again for sure. But yeah, no, I have a Chris Hatch folder. I have a Simlogical folder. I have I don't know. Oops, not spray. I have quite a few different like creator folders now. At first I sorted them a bit differently. I sorted them into like sim life mods, hacks and fixes. Yeah, like lots of little different ones, but I've sort of changed it since then. You just having a sip, buddy? That's cool. Can you also just go and add all your water in your inventory? Thanks. Alright, babies, time to grow up. Where are you guys at? Look at him go. Synchronized aging up. Here we go. Happy birthday. Yay. Matilda and Headley have grown up into children. They survived. I feel like this is actually a real win. So let's have a look at their faces. Okay, well, you're cute. You're cute. You could be. I think he's got his mum's like hollow cheek facial structure, but then the top half of his face is like all his dad. Well, hey! I know. Lazy Duchess, yeah. I know, right? Yes, no, they should be, I reckon that would be cool if the gong pits were actually dangerous for Sims in general. And then we have little Matilda, who's over here. We can't really see her because it's too dark. Let's get her to go inside. Inside you go. Oh, Headley's cleaning, oh, Finley's cleaning the bath. Whoops, I think I've been calling him Headley this whole time. He's Finley. So here's Matilda. And she's like the opposite. So she's got the top half of her face is like Willow, but her dad's green eyes. And then she's got her dad's like long face and sort of chubby cheeks and big lips. So yeah, very interesting. Look, it's like they just like split the faces in half and just went pfft. She does have a very strong face, yeah. Your final downloads folder, there will probably be only a few because otherwise it'll take too long to load. Uh-oh. No, we're fine. But I will have an external master folder that will have pretty much everything I had so I can swap things in and out without having to download stuff again. It's a good idea. Alright, now the only problem is these two just woke up from a nap, which means they're currently full of energy. Alright, how are you two doing? You probably need to like come and just freshen up a bit. Why don't you come and use the privy, and I might get you to just take a nice sponge bath. Let's just get a, let's just fetch a bucket of water. Then Willow, can you just light another fire so we can all just kind of bathe and freshen up a little bit in here? Sim genetics are great. They are. They are. Yeah, it's definitely, mods are pretty low-key. Mods are pretty small files in general. I was interested to see how the faces turn out in Generations after all the extremes. Yeah, in Body Shop for sure. The thing about What am I saying? Oh, CC that I discovered is that my biggest folder is my creator sim folder. My creator sim folder is like really like heavy. There's a lot in that folder. What are you doing? No, stop trying to take a bath. Come out here and sponge bathe by the fire. It'll be fine. Yeah, hair and clothes. Yeah. Like, that's like a good chunk of my downloads is actually all the Body Shop stuff. Recolors are pretty small files, and obviously you can kind of merge them, so that really helps out. Mine is my objects folder, just had to take out over 75% of it because my game kept crashing. Oof, that's rough. That's really rough. Okay, why don't you go ahead and grab something to eat too? What are you doing out here? Oh my gosh, we've got visitors apparently. And Finley's just out here chatting with Stanley and Wyatt Irwin, who have just come over to say hi. Are you quite a friendly? Oh wow, okay, so Finley has full outgoing points, whereas his sister is a lot more shy. But you can kind of see that, yeah, he's an extremely outgoing kid. Oh, also, I just realized I haven't given either of these babies any traits whatsoever just yet. So let's go ahead and fix that. Let's get our trait randomizer out. I'm also just going to get them some peasant traits. There we go. Okay. So you need that and you need that. And then let's go add missing traits to Finley and Matilda. I know, honey. You're very smelly. Oh, thank you so much for following, Cynical Nina. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Each hair recolor, yeah, it's big. He is making friends. Oh, sorry, whose clothes look far too posh? Is it this kid's clothes? Why are you crying, Matilda? Are you guys just dropping like, Oh yeah, his clothes are a little posh. Let's do a gussy up and change everything. You don't mind the Max's hairs? That's good, Jitset. That'll save you a bit of room in your folder. That's not bad. We'll have a look at their traits in just a sec. Just wanting to have a look, change up their clothes first. I have enough custom hair to make a salon catalog. Yes, no, they do have traits. I just popped in some traits for them. So they will have those. We'll just take a look at what they've got in just a minute. Just going through and making sure all of his clothes kind of suit the period. fine. It's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. There we go. Okay, he's set. Right, so traits. Let's have a look. So Finley got Mooch, Vegetarian, and Unlucky. So he's very outgoing, and he's a mooch from growing up so poor, I guess. Vegetarian, so he's going to love all of the fruit and vegetables. Are they getting a random trait at all? Yeah, we could do that. And Unlucky. And then, oh, look at this. So Matilda has inappropriate trait, which I believe Headley has. Yeah, Headley is also inappropriate. So Matilda is just like her father in that she's inappropriate and a hydrophobe, which her dad is also both of. But she also got the angler trait, which is pretty perfect. The mooch trait's pretty good, huh? So yeah, the fisherman's daughter actually has the angler trait, so that's pretty amazing. And then, oh yeah, so Willow is also actually a vegetarian, apparently. So I guess Finley inherited that from her. So that's great. Let's just go ahead now and run through planning Matilda's outfits and see if we need to change up any of those so she fits into the medieval era. Yeah, she's gonna love helping her dad out with the fishing. Okay, everyday wear for Matilda. You know what? No, I am gonna need to buy her something else for that. That's fine for swimsuit. Formal. That might be a bit too fancy. I might have to buy her something else for formal. That's fine for pajamas. Gym clothes. Yeah, so I need to buy her a couple extra bits. Okay. No, yeah, sorry, that was my concentration face again there. She was crying because they had roaches on the lot. So roaches on the lot will unfortunately make the kids very upset. And she went out to try to start cleaning up the roaches. So that's why she was sad. Her aspiration is actually pretty good. These two both learnt like most of their skills. So, yeah, they were both actually pretty happy kids. Which is surprising, but good. But yes, I'm sorry, that was very much my concentrating face. And it's because I'm tired and I'm struggling to keep up the talking as well as the playing. So I do apologize for that, y'all. It's just a bit challenging at the minute. I'm in Struggle Town. Might have to cut stream a little bit shorter tonight. That's fine. There we go. Roaches are a way of life, child. Get used to them. 100%. All right. Now we do need to we need to get some things. We need to get. I don't want to sell the rug. I do want to sell the. There we go. The toddler sleeping spot. So these two, they're gonna need a bed. Somewhere to sleep. So. What do you mean can't select object in use? I'm sorry, is that object in use? No, it's not. Also, what are you all doing? You're in bed. What are you doing, Stanley Irwin? Go home, dude. Say goodbye to everyone. There we go. Yeah, they're gonna need somewhere to sleep. So I think I'm gonna try and put a little bed here. Oh, I'm very excited I tried that sports activity. Oh, that's nice. So Finley likes, to be active. Okay, awesome. Force error. Reset. There we go. Oh, it's just funny. Yeah, we might do a little bit of short of a stream tonight. A short of it. What? That wasn't even words. That was literally not English. Whatever I just said, it was not English. Should we just give him a pile of hay to sleep on? Or can we do a little bit better? Oh dear. Have I got some recolors of this that actually look medieval? Not really. It's kind of like a sleeping bag, which is a little bit of fun. Oh, I mean, like, that's not bad. That looks kind of medieval, just as like a little sleeping bag for the kids. There we go. So that'll be sweet. Look at this. They're gonna be so comfy and cozy in their little sleeping bags. Aww. Essentially, they've just upgraded a little bit from sleeping on the mat itself. Sleep sacks, yeah. Whenever I'm on Zoom for meetings, I see my face in the camera and I'm always like, why do I look like this? Is this how I look to everyone all the time when I sit here? Yeah, I feel that. Zoom meetings are funny because I find that I spend half the time checking that my face looks okay, and I'm not actually concentrating on what the meeting is about, and I'm like, okay, focus. Am I pulling a weird face? No, I'm cool, focus. Do I look alright? No, focus. It's so dumb. I should be used to being on camera by now, you would think, but I'm clearly not. Why don't you get something to eat? Oh. Oh, this is weird. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is going on with you, child? Guys, what's wrong with my child? Why is he getting too many iteration errors? Oh my gosh. I managed to get into buy mode, so that's something. Did I not put a little toy horse down there? What in the world is going on? I could have sworn I did. I'm not sure. He doesn't seem to be trying to do anything. Can I just reset him? Properly reset him? I told him to get leftovers out of the fridge. Okay, we may have to just do a quick what caused this. You can try that when the game is off. I'm not sure what's going on. It's a bit bizarre. I was wondering if he was trying to use that little toy horse that I thought I put down over here. Because that thing was having an error. But I don't know, yeah, I don't know what he's trying to do. I had heaps of errors as a kid. Oh no. Are you okay? Are you okay now? Can you get some leftovers? Well, that was weird. He seems to be okay now. Move objects, delete, reload the lot. If it happens again, I might try that, but he seems to be alright now, so that's a bit bizarre. What are you doing? Aw, are you trying to clean up all of the roach piles? You're a good kid, Matilda. Is it the bed? Was he trying to sleep? I'm not sure. Let's find out. Let's find out. It seems like Matilda's heading to bed now and she's not having... Oh. Well, until the dog got in the way. She just... Are you serious? She just falls on the... You don't even, like, get under the covers? Oh, Matilda. Oh, oh no. No, 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 don't kick your sister out. She's sleeping. That's hysterical. That's really funny. Do I have like a can I put a decorative blanket over them or something? I feel bad for these kids. They they spent their whole lives sleeping on a disgusting old rug on the floor. And I'm just like, guys, do you need, have I got anything there? Oh, I do. Yeah, do you need a blankie? I don't know. Let's see if I have anything. Oh, apparently I don't have anything. I could have sworn I had some, like... cloned, I think, from the leaf pile from Castaways. They use it in the same way. It's a hard not life for these kids. Yeah, I did consider making them sleep on straw, but, like, I just want them to be warm. Like, we're coming into winter, and they're not even sleeping under the covers. Like, kids, come on. You are allowed to be a little bit warm and snug now that you've got this nice sleeping bag. But it's okay. It's just a visual thing, so it's whatever. It's fine. Whew. All right, 5 a.m. Let's time to get up, guys. Bright and early. Okay, so let's collect the ashes and let's light a new fire. Then let's come and take a sponge bath. Now I'm having Headley have the same error. What the heck is going on? Okay, we're gonna push on. We're gonna see if we can get through the rest of our episode here. They do need a swag. Yeah, we'll push on. We'll see if we can get through the episode without too many of these errors popping up, because they're just going to be annoying. Oh, okay, and the other thing I need... Whoa! The other thing I need is a Sim-Logical Institution sign. So that the kids do not get picked up for school. So let's go ahead and just chuck one of those back here somewhere. Yep. That's what that is, isn't it? Yep. Good. And then... it's currently disabled. Okay. Well, that's cool. And then can I cover that up with something? Let's see. Totally can't even see it at all. It's probably just a conflict. Yeah. But it's weird though, because I haven't changed it into the bush. Now Willow's having errors. I'm just saying it's weird because I haven't actually had this error before. Oh, there we go. Now it's a bush. Thank you. Like whatever's going on is unique to this time playing this family. So I'm just trying to figure out exactly what their major malfunction is. Yes, done. Sorry, Joe. Now, Finley. It's having... oh my goodness. Alright, nah, you know what? We're going to, we're gonna run a What's Caused This, you guys. Sorry. Just bear with me here, just for a second. I'm just gonna do it real quick. Don't worry, it doesn't take my game long to load back up. So let's just see if we can figure out what's going on here. Okay, so downloads folder is selected. Let's find out what the heckins is going on. Oh, it is the sleeping bag, I think, everybody. Oh, no. Hang on one sec. Oh, sorry, you guys want to watch me? Alright, hang on. There you go. Ruh-oh. For some reason, this program throws a lot of errors at me whenever I run it, so I'm just like clicking through. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it does make sense, Joe. Just kind of sucks because they're a really cool mesh. They're a really cool object and I really want to use them. But you can see, you guys probably can't see it at all because my screen is tiny. But just here, it says 2-bit iterations 8, stack object blah blah, stack object name sleeping bag 1.0. So I think there's something wrong. And it looks like it's an error between the sleeping bags and my smart beds mod. So that's the top one. There's a lot of other things it could be. But I think because up here it says it's the sleeping bag. And yeah, the top of this list is smart beds. You guys probably can't see this at all. Wait, let me I wonder if this will work. Hang on a sec. Oh no. That's not what I wanted. This one's the one I wanted. Can you guys see that better now? I just broke everything. Is that a bit better? Yeah. Yeah, so you can see up here it says it's something to do with the sleeping bag. And there's a lot of, yeah, potential, like, conflict packages here that are in the list. Yeah, but the one at the top is the smart beds. So my guess is that's what it is. So that's okay. That's not like a huge problem. It just means that, unfortunately, we won't be able to use those cool looking sleeping bags. Oh geez, what have I done to my... I just changed my screen resolution and it's like completely messed up. My live stream here. There we go. Quick and easy fix. Can you drop both into Discord? Likely impossible. And I will ask everyone. Oh, thanks, Joe. Okay, sure. Let me see if I can actually find where in my downloads folder. Okay, so it is one of these. Oh, thanks, Brent. It's a photo I took myself. It's a local place that we go camping a lot. I don't know which one of these it is. Might be the whole thing. Yeah, the RDN sleeping bag is what it is. So, I'll just put it in Sims 2 help channel, Joe, if that's cool. Oh, just rar it. And do you want the log file as well? Yeah. Do you want the log file or just my smart beds mod? There's everything I have. So I've got the Skyrim bedroll, RDN, sleeping bag, my smart beds mod, so I have the main one, and I have the Elder Sleep plugin, and then I have the log file. All yours. Alright, well, guys, I think we might actually end stream here. I'm so sorry. It's been a really short and weird stream. I feel really bad, but I am very tired. And, yeah, since the game has kind of given up on me, I might call it a night and just go to bed. If that's alright. I feel so bad. I'm sorry. Oh, stretch break. I'm sorry, Bella. I missed that. Thank you. And that way, Shady, you can go out for your walk. You can head back to sleep for another hour, Brent. Definitely. Yeah, Bella, did you see I put in the sit stand reward as well? So if you guys want to, you can make me sit down, stand up, and move my desk around. If you didn't know, I can... Whee! Bye, guys! Look, there's the top of my green screen. And coming back down again. So yeah, I can fiddle with my desk. Which is fun. You have no excuse now. Yeah, sorry it was a bit short. Whee! Sorry it was a bit short, but I did, yeah, I did a lot of building today, which was really, really fun. So, we'll come back at it next weekend, and I'll try to be, I mean, next Sunday, hopefully I don't have to go out and socialize with people. Before I have to stream. That sounds terrible. Pardon me, that sounds so bad. Short but productive, yes. Now that your Sims game is finally working after chucking stuff, it's all good. No worries. Thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. For those of you who still have some of your weekend left. And Jet Set and Joe and Brendan, I hope you all have a great sleep tonight. I know, I'm hoping I will. Socializing is training. It is. Thanks, guys. I'll see you all next weekend. Much love. Take care.